got solo speed. Are you ready?
We loved it yesterday. We absolutely loved it. We were up off our seats, weren't we? Bouncing around.
I actually ended up getting an early night so that I could use more energy today.
What did you do? What did we finish off the show last night? I can't remember. What did we finish off with? Did we finish off with solo speed at the end, or was it the two-way?
No, was it four-way?
The four-way, yeah. That was with me and Dommy. Yeah.
Was. And can I just show you something? So earlier I mentioned I did not have a Fly the Stash t-shirt from Malachi, and look.
There he goes. Team Malachi boss came in, presented the t-shirt.
Amazing.
And then Ray Ahmed, our other commentator, was sat just outside the studio. She came charging in, said she wanted a t-shirt, so she's got one as well. It all started with me opening my mouth and telling everybody that I got the t-shirt.
So really, it's Regan's fault.
It is. It's always my fault. It's live action here at Win Games 2018, and it's the second day of the action. We've got the two-way coming your way. We're trying to move it along as fast as we can for you, but we'll be back in a couple of moments with the next round.
Si realmente crees en ello, cualquier cosa es posible.
I'm aggressive.
Je suis original.
Music. I have to be focused.
我速度很快。
I am explosive. We are flyers.
Nous sommes.
我们是
Win Games. We are Win Games.
Hi, my name is Maya. I'm from Poland. I've been flying for and I do solo freestyle. For me, the Win Games are a very big event because it's very social. I have a lot of friends here. It happens every year, so it's pretty steady and it's just really fun. Just arrived here. I only have 15 minutes of training, unfortunately, but I'm gonna make the most of it and hopefully just quickly get used to the tunnel and shred. Freestyle is starting on Friday, so hopefully you guys can watch it on the stream. It's going to be on the Window website, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hey, I'm Josh Rizzolasco. I'm 26 years old and I am on Team Vipers. We are currently the World Cup champions and world champions of Dynamic Two-Way. We're here in Windor competing in solo speed round, Dynamic Two-Way, and Dynamic Four-Way. To train with him, our family helps us a lot with training as well. They help us time, they help record us, they help with like, and it's awesome to have this kind of support with our team, and I'm very fortunate to be on a team like this. What's crazy is this competition is one of the biggest competitions of the year for sure, and it's amazing on how many. My teammate Andrew Soltik, He helps me. He helps by pushing me a lot with tunnel flying and competing, and it's awesome to train with him. Our family helps us a lot with training as well. They help us time, record us. They help with like seeing if we're busting or not, and it's awesome to have this kind of support with our team, and I'm very fortunate to be on a team like this. What's crazy is this competition is one of the biggest competitions of the year for sure, and it's amazing on how many people come together to put an amazing competition like this. So much media, so many amazing flyers, and it's turning the sport into an amazing, like, huge. We're gonna be here for solo speed, dynamic two-way, and dynamic four-way, and we're here to win. So hopefully I see you guys here at Windor for the Wind Games.
All right, we're going back to the action. I do believe we've got the 3 rounds to come. Hurricane Factory Madrid are going to start us off with, I think it starts with, here we go again. Oh, was that the Hoonies? No, that was the Hoonies. Hurricane Factory Madrid with the Star Wars. Yeah.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, wasn't it? I think it was Star Wars. Sure it was.
No, I don't think they were Star Wars.
Were they not?
No, I think they were. I don't think I recognised the music.
Well, I think it might be Star Wars.
Well, we'll see. Regan, you were absolutely right. It was Star Wars, and I loved it.
Yeah, you watched it a few times up by the glass. The first time you've seen it this afternoon on the screen.
Yeah.
It's different, isn't it, when you're up by the glass?
It really is, actually. It's a whole different view. I was sitting at the front there where you can see people on the floor.
Yeah.
It's great to watch it live.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. I was, I think it was during the it was a two-way. It was some of the two-way compulsories. No, it wasn't. It was the 3 rounds I was watching just like this up at the glass with the Gravity Boys and a few of the Aspire. Really different when you're up there actually seeing it right in front of your face.
It absolutely is, because we're here. We're still in the room. The studio's just around the corner from the tunnel, so there's no walls separating us. But there is a room that's kind of blocking our direct way to the tunnel, so we're watching this on a screen.
Sometimes we see a leg, maybe.
We do. We've got Guillaume and Malachi.
Two hats, Guillaume.
Two hats, Guillaume. I think I'm going to try to interview Malachi later. I think he's a very, very interesting person.
Yes, for your series of incredible, groundbreaking interviews.
I have. I've just posted one from the Beach Boys.
Right.
Turns out that wasn't how they originally meant for us to say it.
What was it?
VA Beach Boys. It's Virginia Beach, but personally, the Beach Boys sounds cool to me.
Yeah, it is. I've always said VA Beach Boys to be honest.
The Beach Boys.
Well, VA Beach Boys.
Yeah, it takes too long.
Right.
I wonder how many seconds they've cumulatively wasted saying VA instead of the Beach Boys.
Just like with when people say www. Which is 9 syllables instead of World Wide Web, which is 3.
Or just don't say that bit.
Yeah.
Kind of it's kind of assumed now.
It is. Team Taurus. Yeah, it's a really popular.
goodness.
Yeah, really popular routine. Look at him crashing him out. Surfing on the way in, surfing on the way out. Big moustache on his face. It's a massive crowd pleaser. People loved it yesterday as well. And their time, the round before in their time, they had an 87.599, so they were 6 seconds shy. How's that going to affect what we've just seen? Brilliant
That
little
was
free routine.
absolutely amazing. Do you know what? I don't think there's anything I didn't like about that. From the music to their smiley faces to the... I mean, I don't even know how to describe a lot of those moves. The
Lot of surfing.
sort of outface, linked outface that then turned and came down nearly to the net. What was that? It was amazing. So there were so many moves in there that I really enjoyed watching. That gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, and it was a massive crowd pleaser as well. Full of house here. Everybody was going mad for it. Dommy's just got her T-shirt. Just noticed that. That's all of us now. The full house. Oh, Leslie's probably not got one yet. Need one more for Leslie Gale. And then we've all got one.
So what was interesting then was that was two freestyle flyers coming together to make that routine, to make the two-way routine. Oh, the ladies are here in their masks. I've been looking forward to this moment.
Have they got the makeup on as well?
They look so beautiful.
Have you stolen my pen?
No, but I've got your lid.
Right.
Vegan's just gone on a hunt for his pen. So just taking a little bit of time, can see the judges there talking. So Magali and Karine are going to have a nerve-wracking wait with their gorgeous masks on. I like the whole image. They're very, I don't know, very glamorous, I think.
Yeah, it's a step up, isn't it? You know, taking yourself onto the public stage with a bit of more artistic presentation with those masks.
What's next? Face paint.
Yeah, well, makeup, they're wearing it. Starting on the net. They're so beautiful, aren't they, as well?
They really are. They're gorgeous flyers, gorgeous women, lovely people. I love the beginning of that and the end.
Yeah, very.
Do you know who that reminded me of a little bit?
What?
Dommy
And Catty last year.
Dommy and Catty. Was it last year? Yeah, it
was
must have been
last year. Yeah, it was. It was beautiful. I mean, it was quite an emotional end that Dommy and Catty had last year. That kind of embrace down onto the centre of the net. I was asking her about it a little bit earlier. She was telling me, it was very much where they were. It was from the Quentin Tarantino movie, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. But what's really nice is, there's a lot of scope to start your routine on the net or start inside the tunnel somewhere. And there's sort of more and more competitors are choosing to begin their routine inside the tunnel. They obviously need to let the judges know, first of all. But I don't know, I think there's something really special about when they go in and start inside. Seen some really interesting entrances and exits throughout this competition. Okay, Greg and Cyril are back. It's all looking a bit tense in the antechamber.
Yeah, it's quite interesting having Greg competing after his wife. Their team Airworks. Greg just taking a step back there. It's interesting to see the psychology, how people prepare. Heads down, ready for the entrance. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Talking of entrances and exits, that has to be one of my favourites ever, Regan.
Very cool.
I loved that.
Very cool. Well, we've seen the compulsories, we've seen the time. Time went to Hurricane Factory Madrid, 81.085. But let's figure out what happened. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the result of that round.
Si realmente crees en ello, cualquier cosa es posible.
I'm aggressive.
Je suis original.
Music. I have to be focused.
我速度很快，
I am explosive. We are flyers.
Nous sommes.
我们是
Win games. We are win games.
Los Wing Games son la competición de vuelo indoor de Windor, el primer túnel de viento de España, y nacieron con el objetivo de promover el vuelo indoor como deporte. El vuelo indoor es un deporte federado en nuestro país y consiste en volar dentro de un túnel de viento siguiendo una serie de normas. Los Wing Games son la competición con más repercusión mediática de todo el mundo, con más de 500 millones de visualizaciones online y apariciones en medios y canales de todo el mundo. En los Wing Games tenemos 5 disciplinas divididas en 2 grandes grupos, las disciplinas estáticas y las dinámicas. Dentro de las estáticas encontramos el EFES, 4 voladores realizando movimientos en posición horizontal en la parte baja del túnel, y el VFS, 4 voladores realizando movimientos en posición vertical en la parte media-baja del túnel. Dentro de las dinámicas tenemos las Speed Races o carreras de velocidad, el freestyle, las disciplinas más artísticas, y el dinámico, una mezcla entre la velocidad y el artístico.
Yeah, it's the second day of the action here at Win Games 2018. We're having a great time, aren't we?
We've just been doing a lot of laughing during that during the video.
If only you could hear some of the conversations we have off camera. So we're going to go to the results of now and see what happens. It's interesting now how this is going to move forward. Hurricane Factory have been creeping along. Is Star Wars routine enough for them? I mean, the girls, that was brilliant. We had the Team Taurus, all that surfing around the tunnel, and then, you know, Greg's team at the end.
That entrance and exit.
I don't know how you call it. How do you call it? How do you call it?
That was amazing. We've got the Wind Girl is in there. She's going to let us know what's going to happen.
All right. All 4 teams are in. And it's one decision. Who's going forward? What do you reckon?
Oh.
Tension mounts.
Waiting for word from the judges. So everybody's nervously waiting.
Yeah.
No, the wind speed looks quite high. Look at Magalie's hair.
Oh!
Oh,
Is it again?
wow.
Is it Hurricane Factory again? The hand didn't go up. I don't know who got it. Was it Hurricane Factory?
I think so. There's a...
I'm not quite sure who got that. It was not really easy to see. There wasn't really a raised hand as such, was there? Was there? Did you spot that? It was everybody kind of congratulated each other all at the same time.
I think it went to Hurricane Factory.
I think it was Hurricane Factory, but we're not quite sure. Yeah, well, it was a difficult one. So, do we